Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Let's Play of Decay the Mare Episode 1 with your host and Validation X145 for our Halloween special. Where we last left off, we had gone through a fair bit of the Reaching Dreams institution for mental patients. But we haven't found out much. We really have not found out much at all. So I'm going to go back through this creepy door, because if you guys remember, there was actually something way back. And it was in one of these rooms here. Not the one with the blood on the lock, apparently. But there was a room with a fan inside. And that is not this way either. Then it is possibly across the hall? Maybe? Yes, I do believe it is this room here. If we go here, what does using the handle do? Nothing happens. Okay, so there's something we need to do with that. Ah, okay, I see it now. There is something close to the fan. Some sort of paper. Unfortunately, in order to start the generator here, to turn the fan on, I'm assuming, we need to have some sort of combination. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Which we don't have, as far as I can tell. So one more time, just gonna look here, make sure. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for us to really tell what the combination is for that. So we'll have to go back to that at some point later on. Is there anything on the door at all? Doesn't look like it. Just the bloody handle. Now, I feel like I missed something back there, but since we didn't actually... I mean, it can't just have, it can't have a note back there that we would miss, because then that, if we went through it, we would be eternally screwed over. And once again, the two eyes. And I still don't understand what's with the hoops. Maybe we need something to look into them at some point. I'm not sure. We still don't have anything to light our way by going through there. So that is not worth our time at the moment. Now this door is still open. But the only thing we got out of it was a picture. And I don't feel like that's everything we could have gotten. No. Alright. So, possibly something used with an inventory item. I'm not sure what, though. Wrong button again. Can't use it here either. I can't use it there either. So I have no idea what the point of the picture that we picked up is. No idea whatsoever. And here's where we picked up the coin. No, still can't use it there. I would imagine that frame would be useful somehow, but it just keeps saying that we don't have... I am examining the photo, geez. Oh wait, there's... Okay.
Jenny was tired of the city life. She decided to fulfill her dream. Live alone in a house in the woods, outside of town. After a few weeks, she truly understood how much she loved it. She had found a place where she would grow old. Or so she thought. One night, before going to sleep, Jenny noticed something strange outside the house. It was difficult to see because it was so dark, but when she turned on the lamps in the room, she could clearly see a man standing next to the shed in the uncut grass. It was almost like he was observing her. 9 meters from the house. Even though he terrified her, she decided to confront him, but once she was outside, the man was gone. She naturally assumed that he'd ended up there by chance and disappeared immediately as soon as he saw that someone was in the house. A few days later, Jenny had already forgotten about the man. In the evening, Jenny heated up some milk. Drinking warm milk made her sleep better. She walked around the house and took small sips of the hot milk. She stopped at one of the windows and froze when she saw the man again. He stood about 6 meters from the house. This time, she could clearly see him. He was pale and skinny. His eyes reminded her of a doll's. The empty eyes looked at her, but at the same time, they didn't. She was about to open the window when he suddenly began walking out of her sight towards the entrance of the house. She ran quickly to the kitchen and picked up a knife. She stood there, frozen, waiting for the man. But he never came. A few minutes later, she went out to check if he was still there. He wasn't. Time went by, and once again, Jenny started to forget about the man. But on this night, it felt strange somehow, almost as if she was being watched. Despite this incredibly unpleasant feeling, Jenny decided to try and get some much-needed sleep. As she was turning off the lamps in the house, she noticed something in the corner of her eye. Something that's not usually there. It was the man. 1 meter from the window. Jenny was so scared that she screamed out loud. Then she ran and hid in the bedroom. She heard his footsteps through the grass outside the house. It sounded like he was moving closer to the entrance. Jenny remembered the second time she had seen him, when he also walked towards the entrance, but then disappeared of his own free will. The thought calmed her until she heard the door slam open. As she screamed, she realized she had nothing she could defend herself with. She turned around and opened the window, jumped out and ran towards her car that was parked 5 meters from the house. She was trembling with fear when she started the car. As she drove away, she looked into the rearview mirror. The man was standing at the window, looking right at her.
Okay, so not the best narration I've ever heard, and that's also a fairly long piece of, fairly long reading piece. Sounds almost like a short story. So we have our short story, and then we have this thing. Alright, the piece of paper is no longer attached. So how about we go and examine these, since we can actually turn these around. So it's a double-headed coin, just that one of the sides is upside down. Now, is there anything on the back of these, by chance? No. No, there's not. Okay. But there was also a whole bunch of meter descriptions in there, so I'm not going to be listening to this again. So first it was 9 meters, then it was 6 meters,
After a few weeks,
then 1, and then 5. So 9615 perhaps? And that would actually give us a combination for the... fan room. So how about we go through there? Wasn't this way. Whoops. So 9, 6, 1, 5. And use the handle. That is a very inefficient fan, to say the least. Okay, so it's an envelope with blood on it. That's, comforting, I guess. Not really. What do we have on the envelope? A blood-stained envelope. Is there anything... No address or anything like that. A blood-stained key. So that is for the bloody... That is for the door that's locked, I would imagine. So we have 2 keys now. Whoops, cancel that. Let's actually go to the door first before we start using it. Come on. Ah, God, I keep hitting the wrong button. And it works. Okay. Now what is that? Is that a sledgehammer head? It is. Let's go and pick it up. I can go into our inventory. Let's examine it really quick to make sure there's nothing else on it, and there's not. It's just the head of a sledgehammer. And now we have a sledgehammer. Sweet. Anything special about it? Nope, just a regular old sledgehammer. Okay, so now we can go back. Find me. That wasn't there before. Okay, I'm guessing that's the hint to a small maze of some kind. Yeah. There's not too many things that give you directions for that kind of thing. I actually want to go back in this room, make sure there's nothing else I missed. Oh, and there's a coin. Let's go ahead and pick it up. I'm glad I looked. Oop, don't want to go back. Okay. So now, where was the brick wall? The brick wall was through here, if I remember correctly. That was in the other hallway. Okay. Not quite sure what to make of that. Random chair in the middle of a room saying EN, EN. below it. Okay. Through this door was the place with bricks through it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and look to the left. And now we can go ahead and use the sledgehammer. Which opens up to a small hole in the wall, apparently. And there's another note. I'm close, Sam. Waiting. That one has different directions than this one. That's odd. So is the find me something different? There's nothing in here. That's very bizarre indeed. Does the teddy bear have any other significance? I guess not. Okay, so where did we find this note? I think it was over in the bloody lock room. We still can't go there because it's still too dark. Actually, hold on a sec. Okay. I was wondering if there was perhaps a coin there, but I guess not. So for reaching dreams, this is, not doing much except being spooky. Doesn't seem like the greatest institution. Okay, so starting here, this is where we found the note. So find me is straight, left, left, and then straight again. So if we go out, and then I guess not this way. Yeah, I have no idea what that note is for. It seems very odd, though, to say the least. So where can we go from here? Is it possible for us to go back at this point? No, that's still gated off. Alright. Then let us go forward. So do we need to go anywhere here? No, we just need to go back through. And we don't have any sort of light source at this point. So I guess our only option is to go back through this door and see what else there might be. Whoa, what? Okay. That was unexpected. Still nothing here. Yeah, I guess there isn't anything here at all. So it wants us to go in that direction. And I guess we're done with in here, since there's nothing in the hole, apparently. Seems odd that they would brick that up for just a little note, though. But then again, our character could be just hallucinating half of this, if not all of it. Okay. So those are just blood marks. What I'm noticing, though, is that on each of these papers, if you look, there's actually a mark in the top left. The other one is labeled 1, and this one is labeled 2. So, possibly directions? So left straight. This is very confusing, to say the least. Because I'm assuming they're maze directions, but I'm not seeing anything that we can really crawl into for a maze or anything like that. So let's just try it from here. Left, then straight. And then it was right, right, right? Yeah. It's very bizarre. Okay, then we go in here. And then we can't turn left, so it's not here where we would be doing anything. And there's nothing behind us except for the door. Really not sure what the point of all this is. Alright, so if we go in here, this should take us back. No, this is a different area. Okay. I believe in here was where we found the mannequin head, correct? Yes, okay. Is there anything else in here? Nope, it was just a key. Alright. Let us head through this door. Whoa. And the butterfly's gone. And that door is stuck. So how about we head through this little reading room and... oh! What? Mother, is that you? No, I'm not your mother. What the hell are you? Oh. My mother said I shouldn't talk to strangers, but I like you. I wish you would come visit me. I haven't seen her in a long, long time. I don't like waiting. It's boring since I don't have much to do in here. I'm complaining too much, but I'm glad I got a visitor. I think I like you a lot. Hopefully you're not going to eat me or devour my soul or something crazy. Oh well, you'll continue your adventure now, won't you? But we'll meet again, that's a promise. Okay... who are you? Your new best friend. That's... not... That would be my reaction too. Okay, that escalated quickly. Ugh. And it won't open now. Wow, that actually made my stomach drop. Alright then. Can we go through here now? We can. Of course the door will be unstuck. Oh, it's dark around here. Is there anything else in here? It's a bunch of doors. Lovely. Okay, I think this is where the notes come in handy. Oh, which one do we take? Let's try this one first. If we screw up, then we'll know. So let's go straight, and then left. Okay, no, that was the wrong way to go. Alright. So left. Then straight. And then right. Then right again. And then right again. Okay, and that was a different door sound, so I think we got through the first segment. Now we need to use this one. So straight. Then left. Then left again. And straight, was it? Yep. What? Yeah, you normally give directions unless you're going through a maze like that. What is going on here? This again. Hello, Penny. Come here. Give me that coin. What is... Why is there a flower in the middle of one of those loops next to a heart? I have honestly no idea. Time is an illusion. That message again. And there's a clock. Set to 3:35 with 45 seconds. That's exactly what it said at the entrance of this dream. So... what now? Do we go back through all of this? And who are we trying to find, anyway? Yeah, I'm not sure. Because at this point, all we have left is, well, maybe we can use the sledgehammer. I kind of doubt it, but it's worth a try, I suppose. Yeah, I can't use it here. Oh, there's a whole table back here. Oh joy. Drawings of flowers. Sure, let's pick them up, why not? Beautiful, beautiful drawings, I have to say. Very beautiful drawings. So that one's a rose, some sort of flower with an arrow. That one has an eye. That one has flames. And this one is crying. And it also has two flowers. Wait, what? 2 flowers instead of 1, but what the hell is this? It's almost like a worm. Again. Not sure what's with these 2 stalks. Because these 2 flowers are wrapped around each other, but then there's just these 2 things coming out. It's bizarre, to say the least. It's almost like an optical illusion. Okay, so what was this over here? The youth is crying. The moon is burning. Love is penetrated. The men are watching. So that one could be watching. That one's love. That one's the moon. And that's youth. So we can't combine those at all, it looks like. But I'm guessing there's a particular order to that? Possibly? And that dumps us back here. Do we maybe have to put the papers in the holes? We do. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so youth is crying. So what order are these in? If my mind is going in the direction that I think this message is going, this could actually turn out to be very creepy, to say the least. And I'm not sure I really want to find out. This place again. Whoa, what? Okay, that was unexpected. So somebody just got executed. Somebody without a face or any identity at all. Okay, and here we can see the moon, so this one is probably the moon burning. So let's go ahead and use that. Then we can go back through here. And I think I may have accidentally put down the youth is burning in the right place, or the youth is crying in the right place, because that room was very reminiscent of what you might see in a toddler's room. Or a young adult. Somebody who isn't all the way grown yet. Okay, so let's go through here. And if we turn to the left, there should be a loop right there. The men are watching. Let's go ahead and use this one. Now if I can remember where the final loop is, that's probably at the end where I was, actually. So now we get to go all the way back and put love is penetrated. Oh no, it just teleports us there automatically. Okay, that's kind of the game. And then we use this one here. Now, did that do anything? I have no idea. There's nothing new here. I have no idea if we set down the papers in the right order or not. But this looks like the right place for the love one. Because love is penetrated. And there's a heart here. And then I'm guessing this one is youth, I'm not sure. But we do have the room over here that has the picture of a child in all the little books. I'm actually going to try the door back there again, see if it works. Probably won't, but it's worth a try. Whoop, where are the... Okay, I just got myself lost really quick. That took me a minute. Okay, if we go through here, then we're here, then I can turn left, try the door. Probably won't work, but it's worth a shot. Nope, won't open. Okay. So we pretty much used everything here. No. Ugh, darn, I didn't want to go through there. So maybe the gate at the beginning is open again? It's worth a look. Or maybe we can look in here? No, that's still too dark. That is still far too dark. Okay, and this will take us back to here. Men are watching. This was the fan room. I don't think there's anything new here. Yeah. We can go back to the very far beginning of this place. No, that's still not open. And the entire time we have this message, time is an illusion, time is an illusion. Both at the beginning and the end of this. I wonder if I have down the notes in the wrong order, because there's nothing happening right now. But this one should be the men are watching. Because there's eyes there. Let's examine this. Youth is crying, the moon is burning, love is penetrated, and the men are watching. And it has a flower in the skull. Now what is with the skull there? Because I get the messages, I get the flowers, but what is with the skull? And what is the whole significance behind the message other than being a clue as to how to solve the puzzle? That light is red still. Like, what does it accomplish? Start using the hint system. Okay, so into here. Through there. Do we have to go all the way back to the dining hall? So far it looks like. Need to figure out what to do with those drawings. Oh, that's helpful. Not. I swear this is the right place, but where? Because this is the... There's only the 4 hoops. There's the one in... The first intersection. Then there's the one here. And there's the one in the hall and in the room lit by the moon. And then there's the ring way back in the dining table. Or on the dining table, I should say. And I have no idea if I have them correctly or what. I think I do. Because this is near the child's room. But then again, this isn't exactly youthful to say that, to say the least. And the messages are backward. Some of the messages are backward, half of them are. That's all I can come up with. Unless I have the youth and the men in the wrong place, but the men are watching and there were eyeballs before. Is there a hoop anywhere next to something else youthful? Not sure. But I think I'm going to leave it off there for now, guys. It has been... Ooh, wow, it's been 40 minutes. It's been a while, so I'm going to stop it here. And in the next episode, we can actually finish, or next part rather, we can actually finish this episode off, I think. And then get to the next one and see how this story continues. But until then, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you then. Bye for now.